Does everything still work? I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks and everything's probably broken. My mic is sagging for some reason. Why? Probably hit it at some point. Oh, well, anyway. Uh, that one? Yeah. And then me. Hey, that still works. Nice. Wide eyes. Cool. Everything is still operational. Nothing has broken yet. Really jinxing it, honestly. Okay, if I open Blender, what happens? Does my computer crash? Right. No, but I do lose frame rate on OBS for some reason. Thanks, Blender. Okay, window capture, Blender. Oop. Hey, it exists. I have a cute fluffy critter. Now I get to test out my actual modeling skills, of which I have none, honestly. Let's do this. And goes weird. God, I'm gonna wait. No. Oh, it's not right here. Do I want to be over here? Oh, maybe I want to do this. That way, when I lean this way when I'm doing, I'm not going to end up miles in the middle of the screen. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I want to be. If I just put myself here and default it, I'm just going to be like, this is where I'm going to be sat. Because I'm going to be like going, yeah, fiddling around. When I'm doing Blender stuff, I tend to sit weirdly and all of that. Okay, so that's the collar. Don't need that. That's the floof. That's that. Okay, so that's basically what the model looks like without clothes. There's a really annoying thing is that I don't. It's not so much annoying. It's just more work. I make outfits for these avatars. I have to leave the avatar exactly as it is that I got it from the files. Can't grapple with it, really. But my god, I want to optimize and fix things. Because yes, that is far too many polygons. You could get rid of most of these and not change what it looks like at all. For the most part. But anyway, I digress. The other thing I would fix is the arms. Because it doesn't have any shoulders. The shoulders are tiny. The shoulders need to be bigger. And in the right place. The bend point for the arms wants to be like way different. In fact, the arms can actually be dragged out by like quite a bit because of how they are. I'm not sure how that would change the look though. But this makes like full body tracking a bit of a pain in the butt. It works, but your arms, if you point your arms forward, they come out of the center of your chest. And it just looks wrong. Whereas they should really be made with actual shoulders. That at least in the shoulder points should basically be at the same point as your leg bones, really. But anyway, we're not doing stuff like that. We're doing that's the body. That wants to stay on. So we've got the hair is separate. The other hair is separate. And the chest fluff is separate. It's got that neck fluff chest thing, the neck fluff as part of the main body, and that's about it. Okay. Wow, that looked very different without the hair. Now I understand why that the collar's there now. The collar is not part of the armature. It doesn't need to deform. Okay. What kind of outfit should I make anyway? I never really decided. What does my note say? Where's my notes? There's my notes. I can't see anything now. Leg and arms warmers and all those fancy things. Various kinds of onesies. Farmer's outfit. But which farmer outfit? British farmer outfit? American farmer outfit? I don't know. God, my throat's already given up. Wait. All right. I mean, I suppose. Makes sense. Also, then again, it doesn't deform, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. Endguns are only really bad. Stuff like this is only really bad if you have deformation happening near them. Because you have no idea how the triangles are going to play out in that, and so it could go all sorts of weird. You're basically leaving up to fate and Blender to decide how it triangulates that. What kind of outfit? I mean, this is what does this look like normally? Like this. It's just a little coat. Where's my thing again? Gladiator based armor. Gladiator based. Like what kind of gladiator based armor? I need some references. Have a look. I mean, gladiator armor could be a number of. You've got like various stylings and all that. Because gladiator armor is sort of like whatever they happen to be wearing at the time, whatever they were allowed to wear or owned, I guess. Hmm. Think of ideas for outfits. You know what? I could. There's a really easy one I could do. All right. Easy quote. Not so easy. What it really requires is out here where this wants to start really. It comes down to basically a longer coat. If this is set up right in VR chat, you'll be able to have would you? Yeah. I think that would work actually. Should be able to set all these to fizz bones, add colliders to the legs, the leg bones, and it should be able to like flap about with the walk animation and all that. How that actually ends up looking, I have no idea. That would probably look a bit janky, really. The other option oh wait, hang on. I have missed a fundamental thing here. Right. Here's the problem. The armature, the original armature, has all these bones for the outfit. It's all part of the same thing. If I have another how would you go about doing that? I wonder. How do they do outfits in general in normal VR chat stuff? It wants to have the same vertex groups so that the weight painting matches for the main body and for the main armature. And if I wanted to have like my thing's own bones for thingy, I suppose I'd just give it its own armature, I guess. That can work off. Rather than say and then just ignore these. Yeah. Something like that. not the most optimized way of doing it, because then you've just got bones sticking around for no reason. Then again, you would have bones sticking around for no reason anyway, because if you have more than one outfit, that's just how things go. I wouldn't need many bones anyway. I'd probably only need 3. It doesn't need to deform super finely, especially if it's not, especially if it's VR chat. Um, okay. Oh god, that's gonna be fun. Pink waistcoat. Then you also need a shirt, which is gonna be fun for those arms. Are gonna look weird as hell with a shirt. I've got to remember that they also has the fluffs. No, not that one. Having the waistcoat. Then technically, is it that one? Yeah. They sort of originate from here. Oh, do I make outfits or do I go crazy and optimize this model for VR chat? The other problem I have with this is I'm in edit mode. I can't think. This. Wait, does VR chat care about intermediary bones? Oh, it does. Because these are defined as the feet, and you got the thingies. I think, not sure if it ever complains about the hierarchy on those. Feet and toes. Also, the angle of those is strange. I have to translate the bones as well, because I have no idea. That's not it. This is probably the leg. Nope. Not even show me what they are. Oh no, that's a leg. Probably. Yeah, that's the spine. Tail. Yes, that's a tail. Oh, it was an egg. So strange. Anyway, um, let me search something up real quick. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Yeah, starting to make sense. Making clothing out of boxes or cubes. What was important references? Let's have a look. I need to remind myself. How does that work? Come on, YouTube. Stop being an asshole and actually play the video. Oh no, you want to show me an ad, but I have ad blocker. You're just gonna sit and buffer for 16 weeks. Joke's on you, I have patience. No, actually the video is just broken completely. Thanks, YouTube. Oh wow, that was so difficult. Okay, that's how you do reference images. Cool. Oh, thanks. Now my browser's being an arse about things as well. Um. Let's see, what's a good image to do? I suppose that's actually just fine. Okay, we'll do that then. See, I'm not going. It's not going to be perfect. Oh, why is that an angle? It's my rotation. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. No, that's not the one. One of these ones is the right. Must be 90, doesn't it? There you go. Do I need to be higher? Oh no! The problem I have now is I'll just. Should I make a cardboard box outfit? Oh, I could totally do that. Like, screw everything I was just about to do. I was like, no, I could just make a cardboard box outfit. Let's see. What would you... I do this, right? And go in. Shrink it down a bit. Okay. You know what? Actually, I think what it really wants is um. Right, this one. Oh crap! You know what? Box outfit doesn't work very well because arms. If its shoulders were in the right place, it would work. But because the shoulders aren't in the right place, the arm's going to clip through the box no matter what. Because the box is an asset that's not going to deform with the body as such. Anyway. It's not. But hang on. I could just loop cut it. What did it say? That video say the Control R for that's the ring cut basically. If you do this, move it around and all that. All right, let's continue with the waistcoat idea. Taking too much. Do. Yeah, loop cut only does it in certain areas, so if I could control. Oh, I can do that and then move it where I want it to be. The hell was that buzzing noise? What? Let's get rid of this and this. You know what, I could mirror this actually. You know. I need all this out. Oh. Now I have to do one side. Bam, bam. Now I got this. Yeah. There as well. And I can go like this. Hmm. Well, that's actually a little high, that is. How annoying that you don't get a gizmo on this. Right, I'll do it this way. Oh, I see. Be there. Doodle. So what I'll do is this. I don't know, actually. I think. I see where I'm going wrong with it. Really. Right. That is what I wanted actually. Uh, mm, Honestly, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I am literally just messing about right now. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm probably better off doing this. Actually, look at my shirt. My shirt is amazing. Not even a waistcoat anymore. My arm hurts. Ah. Not why. Do we have ads? Are ads a thing? Yes. Ads have begun. Oh no. Well, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, and get myself some more iron brew. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah. Wah. Okay. Good ref. I'm just gonna cheese it. I'm just gonna make some sort of thing around this creature. Is it this one? A lot of fluff. Hey, adds it on. Cool. I'm gonna do. What am I even doing? Right. Hang on. Can I do? Looking for. Yeah, never mind. It's going something. As usual, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've gone and decided to just do whatever. I was following some sort of idea, and then I decided, nah, screw that. Let's get rid of bones for now. Hang on, where's the... Why can't I move it? What's happening? I guess the snap distance is too small. Too large. Wait, where was the setting? What I wanted to do anyway. I mean, yeah, there's that. There's all sorts of different ways you can do it, and I have no idea on none of them. This is the make a box and then do stuff. Make a box and sneeze in it. That's what I'm doing. I was gonna make a literal cardboard box outfit, but the problem with that is the arms are wrong. The arms are gonna clip through it and not. It'd have to be a very strange shaped box, honestly. Unless, right. Let's do that and get off that. Go off that. Then add the block cube. Yeah. See, my idea now is this. I might be able to get away with this box. And all I need to do turn it into a box cake. I don't know. Um, yeah. There you go. Anyway, think of. I'm gonna try this. Let's have a look. On here. Always had a little cloak. Got its original clothes. I think is this one. Or it looks like normally. Oh no. Here's the Rickaroo. My model's a mess right now. My model's in desperate need of fixing. I suppose I could do that. Try make something from my model as well, because it's got thingy. Although its topology is it's okay, I guess. Stop biting my nails. Yeah, the annoying thing that I can't when making outfits for models that are already made is you cannot change the model because otherwise it's just not gonna. It doesn't seamlessly match up with what everyone else has. Which means I can't fix the shoulders being non-existent, so I can't fix the fact that the arms come out the front of the chest straight when you point your arms forward. Which means your clothing tends to be kind of weird, and you have to factor that into the clothing you make. So always throw this into Substance Painter. Retexture it. But now, if I was going to actually make a Shmoogle version of this, which is something I could do, it's probably something I should do first. Rather than... well, it also has a collar. Honestly, I'm surprised the collar sits that low. That far away. I thought it would have been a tighter up and up to the neck. Although then you get your clipping issues then, don't you? Of course. Head's gonna be moving around. And all that. I would have thought it would have gone above the fluff. And then again, you got also side fluffs as well. Do you want to try avoid? Yeah, there's various considerations to be had with this. But I mean, look at it. It's so many polygons. I want to dissolve away all of the polygons. Well, not on the face, because the face is a bit trickier. But I mean, I could go, oh, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. You just go delete, solve. Oh, look! Optimization! Doesn't look any different. Doesn't do. I've gone through all this before when I did my avatar. I mean, you want this kind of poly count. If you're using it for VTubing, you can. Then it just looks better and smoother. Although, I just use the same low poly thing for everything. There's no mouth floofs. I know there's the floof down here. The insides of the brain. Got no brain. Anyway, save that for that's it. I haven't done anything to the model. I've got half a bajillion. I have a lot of avatars, I should mention. I've got a lot of avatars now. Let me just quickly set some up real quick then. If we go there. let's do go in here and we'll put a new folder. Sunbird. I want to have a look at this one. Right. File. New. File. New. Oh, it's a freaking general. Delete. File. Import. Oh, there's an experimental version of the FBX. I guess they were importing the FBX, updating the FBX importer. Assets. Where are you, Sunbird? Uzi. Immediately go save as. Assets. Sunbird. Rules. Paste. Let's fix this. Is it that one or is it that one? It's definitely this one. Don't know. No, not that one. Oh, the legs are separate. I'm wondering if this is actually pointing to the right folder or anything. No, it isn't. Not at all. Probably this one. Boop. There we go. Image texture. This. Oh, there we go. Wait, is that right? No, that's definitely not right. That ain't right. Not the right one. With this one then. Boop. There you go. Now, why are you so washed out on that one? This one. Not sure if that's correct. Yes, that goes like that. I don't know why it's so washed out on this. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, this is fine. This is gonna all strange. That's the eyes. That's the ball at the end. It's a metallic orb. Legs. Top. I don't know why it's so bright. Or does it have an emission? It has a freaking emission on it, doesn't it? There you go. Of course it does. There we go. Now it's back to normal. Oh no. Yeah, the sunbird. That's good. It has a lot of bones. That's a Fizzbone nightmare. There you go. That's that imported in, ready to go. Edits and stuff. The Unity side of stuff is not too difficult either. But if I was going to make Unity projects for my own personal use, I will translate everything in Blender to English. and then re-import it and reset it up in Unity, reapply the rig and everything, and then set up all of like VRC Fury nonsense. No. Yeah, I've got a lot of different avatars I can now set this up. And what I do need to do is I need to set every single one up for. Hang on, as I just noticed a thing. Wait, that's the wrong one. That one. That's the eyes. Oh wait, this one. Me or is. Don't know why. Don't know why, but the alphas are all set to 0 on all of these. There you go. All sorted. It's a burb. That's wrong. I just figured it out. That actually wants to be this. It's actually just orange. Because the reason that looks so weird is because it's the eye. That texture that was on there was the eye. So there you go. Now it's correct. Haha! If you're talking about how the rig's got like the arms, the hip, and the spines are all floating and not continuous, like hierarchy things, joined bones, it's just how people do it. Viewport. Oh no. Let's get out of edit mode. Armature. There we go. Yeah. Oh god. Look at this one. Oh, this is weird. Yeah. Oh my god. Why is the hip so high up? That's so many bones. Oh my god. So many bones. Oh. Oh, the arms. Yeah. I don't know why the arms were separate. It's because, yeah, it just is. I mean, there's some models where, like, I think this one, the wings are not, like, part of the mesh either. No, the wings just clip through the main body mesh. On this as one as well. Just easier to make it that way. Why I spent like is the leg like these legs? The legs aren't continuous mesh on these ones either. Anyway, save this. Let's open mine. Alright, here's my avatar. Weight painting, that's what I was doing. What I need to just double check is, am I happy with positioning of stuff? I think I am. I'm not sure if my hip needs to be down there though. Again, it doesn't matter where my hip is really. In the end of it, at the end. The one thing I know about VR chat is VR chat loves to do this. This is how VR chat. Right. In full body tracking, when you sit down in VR chat and you do full body tracking, this is how you sit down. Basically, that's how it bends. It doesn't bend on the hip. It bends at this joint instead, which is why it's not to this extreme. It's more like more like this, I guess. Because this is my fluffs always end up like this when I'm sat down. Then my legs are like this as well. Which is really annoying. I want it so this is like this. This is like this, and then my body's up straight, and then my tail can go back to normal as well. That's how I would prefer it to be sat down. But that's not how VR chat does it. It might be better if I had, like, say, actually, I think this is how it ends up being. It just sort of like does a loop. But ideally, yeah, the fluff. You said everything. Have the hip always be. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want the hip to be that low. I might lift it up again. Doesn't need to be so close to things, does it? I don't know. The other problem I have with this avatar, shoulders. They're not far off, actually. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Okay, right. So I want this. That's all I need to do. Is this. Sort of like that, I think. Because the bend joints on my shoulders are not... In fact, no, I need to undo all that. Because I just realized freaking arms are too short. My arms are too short. As well. I don't know. Yeah. This joint wants to be in line with this, which makes it in line with my legs. That's where the shoulder joint is. But my arms are also one hand's length too short. Because when I do a T-pose with how I've got VR chat set up, my arms are just a bit too narrow. My controllers end up like over here rather than on the hands, which means when I extend my hands fully, the arm goes straight and I can continue extending my arm forward, and it's like it's not precise. It doesn't matter because you can compensate for it by just never reaching out fully. You just sort of mentally compensate for it. I'm wondering... let me go back in pose mode. Would it look weird with the arm being that little bit longer? Probably not. Honestly, I don't think it would. That's the only thing. That's all. All I need to do is set up the rig, make sure the weight paints are okay, chuck it in Blender, chuck it in Unity, get it set up, get it uploaded, and then test it out and see how it deforms, and then make notes. Is that with the bend at the right point? Yes, it is. You can see that it sort of just works a little better. Is it? No, it isn't. The bend is not at the right point. The bend is too far across one still. Right, let's edit this then. If I go like this, grab this, and bring this to about here. Without any mesh changes, it's going to be a little bit weird. I'm also thinking of just bringing this across a little bit more as well, just to help slightly. Now we go pose mode to this joint here. It's subtle, but your arm looks more natural already. And if it was a little bit longer, it would not look out of place. Now, the question is, I know. Right, am I going? What we'll do is we'll go into this mode. We will look from this angle. We'll go all of that. Go like this, go like this. I think we want 4 blocks. Maybe not. We'll compromise. I don't care if it's a little bit. I think I'll probably just go as far as there in terms of length. I need to just put a. I need to do it. I grab not that one. Am I on? I'm on faces. No wonder I'm not going to find the right thing. Wait, come on. There we go. Oh, you arse. Oh, why you be like this? Mm, mm. Let's do that. Go. Use that. Oh yeah. There is also that I kind of need to squish it because it's flat, but it's wide. And it's kind of weird. Right, that would narrow the hand as well. Do I want to narrow? I don't want to narrow the hand. You know what? I'm not even gonna freaking bother with it actually. Won't change it. His arms look weird if they're shrunk down. I probably just want to just give him like a more correct shape. Or sort of like go. Oh look, there you go, he's got a wrist. Sort of thing. You know? It's fine. That's the problem with moving things around. Doesn't do the UVs. UVs stay the same. Means you get nice big stretchy marks. Whereas if I added something in, that would also break the UVs. I hate making changes to models. When you make changes to meshes, it's a nightmare. Do I really care? What happens if I do? Oh, let's see. This triangulation right here. This weird bit over here where the fluffs come in. Arm fluffs. Yeah, this bit. I'd have to... make a slight change here. It's annoying. Again, it's going to screw with UVs. I'll use knife tool and just go, yo. Yeah. Yeah, it depends how you do the UVs, I suppose. It's one of the other changes I was going to do was that instead of with the UVs, I set them out myself. I want to set it up properly so that Smart UV project actually works correctly. I also need to fix my seams. I need to like do my seams better. There's also a lot of geometry I could get rid of as well. For instance, there's bits of geometry in here that's just wasted space, wasted slices and all that nonsense. The problem with Smart UV project is it freaking puts stuff all over the place. It's like, yeah, completely random, packed. I would like things to be structured. Yeah. Problem with that is I will be stuck on this forever then. Do I want to faff with making the arms longer? Right now the arms are longer. Go into the armature. Go on pose mode. Now that the arms are longer. Are the arms longer? Or did I undo that? I don't know. The arms are not longer. I undid it. Whoops. Object mode and edit mode are two separate things. Let me see. What? No, yeah. Okay. Hang on. Let me guess. Where is it? Let me see if I can just undo this all the way back to where it was. There you go. Right. Object mode. This. Basis. Now we can make the change. Every time I open my mouth, my arms get longer. Just go whoop whoop whoop. I keep forgetting about that. Wait. Did that do? That should have done both sides. It did. It did do both sides. Yes, the mirror is working correctly. Object mode, armature. Armature. Edit. This. And this. I think it was like that. Yeah. Hang on, not quite. Okay. On this. It was about there actually. This joint should be in the middle of this section here, actually, really. I suppose what I can do is just go and ease it and go, oh. Right. Yep, there you go. His arms are the right length now. But the arms should be pretty much the correct length for VR chat in proportion. Assuming my adjustments to the legs doesn't screw everything up. It shouldn't. Having slightly longer arms is nice because I'm tired of not being able to reach anything on this avatar. Now, oh look, we've got some weird deformation. But then again, my legs never go like that. I've been caught. Oh there. Hello, Chris. How you doing? I'm doing good. I literally don't care. I'm not going to touch the weight paint. Not until I've actually put full body on. I have to like, I wish I could weight paint inside freaking VR chat, honestly. Then I could understand what the hell's going on. Woo. Let's just look at this real quick. Get rid of the bones. Now, there's a high likelihood that the arm deformation here is going to be flipping weird as hell when I get it into VR chat. Ooh, shiny. Oh god. Forgot. I forgot how to do things. Um, I don't need to change the UVs because they're fine. I all I did was stretch the arms slightly. Or do the arms actually bend in the right place, by the way? We did check. You got that sort of like collapsing nonsense going on, but yes, basically they kind of do just bend in the right place at the moment. Okay. As far as I know, my weight paint's okay. Been over it about 20 times now. I've moved a bunch of bones and made sure that nothing is that shouldn't be moving is moving. Spaghetti, because that's literally what my brain just said. I need to say spaghetti. Yeah, it'd be nice, but I'll never implement it. Because when you don't spend the Prime sub, they save money. Oh, neat. The hell's that? Alright. Nemo. Oh, text and emotes are so tiny I cannot even see them, honestly. I'm blind. Fly around the screen. Right, right. Now, here's the fun bit. Open up the Unity export space. Select all of this. Control D. Is it control? No, it's Shift D. Right click. Minimize this one. Grab this. Now we go do this, click that, drag. Cool. Then we can go boop. Gone. And then we go select all, do. And then we go get join. Right. Now we should have this. I really must remember I have those the extra free blend shapes that I often forget about. That is it. That is it. Hang on, is this gonna moan at me if I rename this to just body? No. Cool. Oh yeah, because nothing else is. Wait, what is it in Unity actually? Hang on. Open up my Dragon project. What is my actual thing called? The mesh. I need to check because it needs to be named the same. I have a pop-out chat, but if I scale it up, I can't really see many lines of text because of like real. I have lack of space as such. Ah, my eyes. Oh. Okay. There you go. I don't want to be changing them because, yep, body 005, Snow Night Dragon 003. That's how it is. Okay. Right. I want to file export FBX. FBX all. Don't add leaf bones. No. You know what? I'm not even going to bother unchecking that. They say you should uncheck don't add leaf bones. Yeah. I really should uncheck that. But what that will require me to do, that may require me to fully re-import the rig, of which is annoying. Only visible object, because the only visible object is the thingy. That's what I do. In fact, let's just do the active collection, because that'll export the thing correctly. What's the actual thing called? Is it called 4th edition FBX? Okay. Well, you know what I'll do? Do that. Just keep the leaf bones as it is. I don't mind having a few extra bones. It's fine. It's not that many extra bones, and it doesn't make a difference to my performance rating anyway. So whatever. Export. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's exported. Let's go to VR chat models. No Night Dragon rebuilt. I have a backup of the old model, so that's fine. In fact, you just copy that and put it. In case. Right. Yeah, we want this one. The Oh, that's not going to work because it's not even got the right name. It's got to be exactly the same. It has dashes in it. Dash, lowercase e. There you go. The arms is extended. Right. Let me move my SDK thing out of the way so I can see chat. All right, the neck's okay. The arms are longer. Everything's behaving itself. Right. Tools, avatar emulator on. See how bad this looks. That doesn't seem right. Oh, you see how his neck's gone? Yeah. Cool. Thought so. Right, even that okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's a simple thing. The rig's corrupted. Even though because the bones have changed. You can see in here it's gone like this. Is there a button I can press that fixes this? I wonder. I mean, oh. Why my thumb is so bloody high. Right. So that's why my thumb ends up like that, in a way. But this also is not entirely correct because this ends up sticking out weirdly as well. My hands are a mess, by the way. Yes. Can I just do this? Is this going to be okay? I just want to double check the view position. No. Yeah, that's a bit far forward, isn't it? Thing is, that's not a problem. That's only a problem on my side. My body, my avatar tends to look like it's floating. With the gizmos again. Many of them. Right. What is it? What is it? What am I doing? Testing. If I reset the pose, is it happy? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is. Okay. Reset pose is how you fix janky rig. Gotcha. Nice. Need that on. My dude with his tiny little bow hat. The tiniest bow. Bow hat? Yes, I said bow hat, didn't I? It's a bow hat! And a hat tie! Yeah. Okay. Now, um, yeah. The weight painting is so bad. uh, um, okay, this actually, oh, all right. This gives me a little bit of a, okay, what the fuck's going on with it down here? That's also, oh, there's a janky but there. Probably the same on the other side. Yeah. Jankiness over here. Oh, really, really bad. So it looks all right up top. It's where it all gets all stretched out and all sorts of jank. Ain't it lovely? You get the texture so bad as well. What I get for rushing? Okay, so I can have a seated pose, sort of. Oh god. Alright, okay. The AFK pose. Which is a meditation style thing. The hell is going on here? Sort of hover and float while I'm off the ground. Feels like that. Okay. Not a pose I ever go into, though. Technically, I should be able to go to run this in a VR mode and just go straight in. I could also just export this as a test thing and log in easy as no as that way. But the easiest way to do um all right, you can actually do network tests as well. There's lots more stuff you can do on this than I actually bother trying to use. The key thing is whether the weight paints are better than they are now. Longer arms, yay. I like that. Legs and stuff. Oh yeah, it also depends on how um oh, you know what? Do this. His bone. Waist flops. Gravity. Wait, what did I do for the tail? Hang on, where's the tail? Here we are. 0.5 with 0 fall off and that kind of thingy. Okay. And then we have a curve of, say, do that. Right, well, now that it's initially set up, I can fiddle with it inside the play zone and test out the various things just to see what it looks like. Because I just realized that the fizz bones for waist floofs hang on, like this. Missed it. Wait, is that right? Hang on. No! No! I've missed the vertice! No! It's happened again. Why? Back into Blender we go. Oh man. Oh, at least I found it in this test, I suppose. Wee 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 wee. It's alright, yeah. I'll look for... It looks a bit better without the, in this one sticking so high up randomly. I need a collider in the tail, though. Because I bet I go seated. No, I mean, oh, if I was sat down on the floor, everything would start clipping into the tail. So if I had the collider so it doesn't do that. Like how I tried to stop these from clipping into the head when I move forward by having a collider in my head, but it's a bit finicky to get it right. I don't need a collider the size of my head. I just need a collider behind them to stop them from flapping back too far. Ah. Right, so we have a verticity I need to fix. It looks fine standing up, but as soon as I get moving around, I bet it's going to look absolutely garbage. Then again, if I don't have the hole in my body where the one vertice just goes, which only shows up when I have full body tracking set up, oddly enough. There's a seam. No seam. Does that mean that is that a weight painting issue? Can't see inside it. Or is it just a texture seam? No, because there's no texture seam as such anymore. That seems to have settled itself down. I've seemed to have done a thing that's preventing the texture seams from showing up now. Okay. We have a slight issue, right? I'm gonna stop this, restart it. I want to check something. So I noticed another thing that was a bit weird. And that is this. What is happening here? This thumb shows. This one doesn't. What is going on? Why? The avatar is perfectly symmetrical. Why is it... Wait, why is it standing... It's standing so funny. It's twisted. Oh, that's just the standing pose. That's the pose it's currently using. That's oh, okay. Whatever. That's just how it is. All right, so that's just it's just because of the way it's standing at the moment. It's not. It's not like a freaking mismatch of stuff and weird stuff. Anyway, yeah, okay, it's fine. Yep. Right, so we've got just a little quick thing to do. I need to go back into Blender. Oh, wait. Oh, switching programs is like, what do we do? All right, what I'm gonna do, be a bit cheeky. Oh wait, hang on. Not sure what. We'll check every single one. Oh god, I don't even know if this actually even ends properly. Does. Ends. Okay, well, that's fine. You think you'd just like do that and then go. It doesn't work. You have to go all the way up here as well. Then it starts performing a little more like you would expect. And you get a bit too far and you go, oh no, that's wrong. Or because the tail's not got any aspect over here, neither has the hip, nothing controlling that as such. Thing is, the hip really wants to be absolute full strength on this entire center line all the way down, because that doesn't want to move. ever. And I think I was going to go follow a sort of line across here, maybe. There. Then we come around here and we've got to decide how we're going to dress up this line. I could take this line, but I don't think I'd want to. No, because all this one. No, that's it. No, yeah. That mass deformation. I think it's just better I don't mess with it. Oh yeah, but knees don't bend that way. It's probably going to look terrible because I've got... Yeah, that's not going to look nice either. Zero. Is this set to... What's the fall off set to this on? Constant. Now zeros are actually zeros. Why has the hip got control of these? Shouldn't. Anything on these ones. Weird. I don't know. Never noticed. Makes things awkward, the girls. Alright, you know what? This is more work than... Yeah, I'm not gonna bother continuing this. It's gonna take too long. I'd better off just going back to the editing one and then I can hide bits I need to hide. Yeah. Okay, so there's a little bit of weight painting. Fix this, fix that, fix this. Weight paint, weight paint, weight paint. Do I need to change any more mesh stuff? It looks kind of weird with longer arms, but whatever. Doubt anyone will notice. Mainly because these beats are just solid tubes at the moment. I might even just redo the arms entirely eventually. But then if I'm going to do that, I should really do it now before I do make any more changes. I probably won't. It works enough. No one's looking at it looking good enough. I can't make any more changes to the mesh without having to redo a lot of like UV nonsense and stuff. Can't be asked with. All right, here we go. Now I understand what this is. The avatars. $170.3. Okay. Right, I got it. Hip wants to be only slightly above your legs. That's how VR chat wants it. So the hip needs moving again. Back down to where it was, where I initially put it, because I moved it up a bit, thinking it might have been too low. Now it's too high. VR chat's moaning. This is the kind of stuff that actually affects full body tracking and all that negatively. So that needs to move down. This pivot point wants to be where it wants to be. Possibly. Be fine. I mean... Wondering how... This is one of the things I'm going to have to look at when I... You know what, actually, let's have a look. I might actually bring these up. It might be a little bit too low on this link. I don't know. Let's have a look. I was going to like sort of like in line with the tail, and then sneeze again. Ah. Oh god. Yeah, you can see there's all sorts of weight painting issues going on now. Bit of my You know what, I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, I'll make some notes. I'm gonna make some notes. Where's my notes? How much work do I want to do? Leg bones in line with tail. Um, delete that info. There we go. Right, so basically, I need to move these up on the model. I need to re-weight paint a bunch of stuff. I need to make sure... I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do about this. Spinning. And again, I don't know... Well, actually, no. What I need to do is I need to do the legs. I need to get all the bones in the right place, where I want them. And make sure Unity's happy. VR chat's happy about it. Then I need to chuck it into thingy, get it on full body tracking, and then test it and find out where things bend. And then I either need to move bones even more or fix weight paints. It's a lot of stuff to do. It's just all that's all it is. It's just getting it to deform correctly with what I've got, or deform as good as it can, to the point it looks better, looks nice. Alternatively, right, there's this other option. I import the old FBX, I still have, and what I do is I go on to that one, I go on to the weight painting, and I fix one very small detail, and then I'm done. It. I could just do that, quite literally. Let me find. Where would it? It would be in this Unity project. This one basically, or if I go into that one, this guy. This is the actual thing. And what needs to happen here, this. Weight paint. Oh, that's why the bone becomes so big. Yeah, then big. You see, in this one, the hip just controls the bottom, the back. And there's the problem. I get rid of the bones real quick. See, this one deforms a lot better. My main problem with this one was the fact that right about here, there was like a vertice that would just suck into my body as soon as I got into full body tracking. And I'm just like wondering why. Shouldn't really do that. I'm just guessing that it's the fact that there wasn't enough controlling it. You also have that a lot of random crap around here, and I'm just thinking, I wonder if I want to go. Now, there is no mirror on this. Maybe if we do. Wait, does this work? It does. There you go. Mirror's working. Yeah, there was that one there. What about those? Somewhere around here, there was a gap between the two legs. Even though but it's mainly, I think it's mainly the legs that were causing the issue. Yeah, this is what thingy does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 extra bones for no reason. Anyway. I re-export it now. Absolutely go in here and unclick that. Otherwise, you just end up getting more and more bones each time. Unclick the visible objects and we'll export. Okay. Then return to. Well, I can't really be asked to test this right now, I don't think. And again, the only thing I've changed is the weight paint. Nothing else has changed in it, so. Okay, we'll do it. Whatever. YOLO. Where is Unity? There it is. Found it. This could work. The weight paint's terrible, though. So. Where is this new one I just made? Here. Right. Copy this. We will go into Unity projects in here. Paste it. Rename it to the right file type. Copy it. Go into assets. Paste. Overwrite. Click this. Re-import. Hold, please. What about naming? Let me just re-export this to this. Redo all this. Right, you know what? I'll just do this. Well, export FBX. We'll go to this projects thingy. That export straight to it. Go in here. Copy assets. Replace. Unity. Oh dear. Na 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 na. All my materials are going wrong as well, aren't they? Oh, hang on. Yeah, I know. Let me have a look at this Blender model real quick. The materials. YD001, I001. Yep. And what were the originals? Body, I. Right. Let me just fix that real quick. Yeah. Fixed it. There we go. We get there in the end. 194 bones. Yeah, I could save a lot by just trimming. Right. Everything should be fine now, shouldn't it? Let's just give it a test. Oops, I forgot about that. Yeah, configure. Are they there? Go away. Not meant to be there. Okay, don't know why they were duplicated, but whatever. No, don't you dare. Assholes. Why? You have. Of course. How far can I undo this, I wonder? Fact. Can't. Uh, oh, you just love it. Hmm. Fine. Oh, I hate this freaking this thing is just so bad. You set this to not be active, it's not visible, it's not anywhere, but it's still in all of the damn menus. You just have to hope you pick the freaking right one. I haven't saved. I could just exit and not. Don't save. I want to check. I want to see if I can just straight up reload it and have everything as it was. Then I'll import it with the correct naming scheme so it won't break everything this time. Because it had the wrong mesh name, it's freaking deleted 90% of all the settings. Didn't retain them at all. Right. What do we have here? What are we on? I don't think this is the stretchy. What? No, this is just the original. Correct. Not broken. Not messed up. Thing. It doesn't even have the waste blue gravity thing set up. So cool. Right. We're back to. This is what is uploaded to VR chat right now. Except, no. Because this, even though I didn't save the scene, I didn't save Unity project changes, this is still the new model. You can see it's stretched. So reset pose, enforce T, apply, done. But all my settings are back. So I've managed to restore all my settings. Good. I don't have to faff with my fizz bones. Let's add in the emulator. Let's run it. This will have all the new weight paints, the slight adjustments to the weight paints. That works. Now, if I go on waste fluff and give it a well, interesting. It's on all of them. Okay. Even the avatar I have uploaded right now has this vertice problem with this fluff. But it's only noticeable if you apply gravity to the thing. Otherwise, you will never see it. There is no level of oh no, there you go. Look at it go. Whoa. Right, interesting. I never noticed that. I wonder why I never noticed that. It's because it's bloody behind me. That's always been broken like that. Right, so if I go in Unity real quick, and not Unity, if I go into this, go weight painting, find this and go, whoop, do that. Right, file, export, FBX. Go in here, check this. That's fine. Okay. Done. Play. I watch this. This is the most jankiest way of doing everything, but oops. It does. There is something else influencing that thing. I'm going to have a little gander at my bones and see what else is possibly influencing that. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Okay. All right. Export. FBX. Same file again. Go. Boom. Quick re-import. See how it looks now. We'll faff with the You got a Metagross? Oh god. There's so many weird Pokemon these days. Waste Floof. We're just gonna add gravity this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now, how I managed to tick the is animated thing, but I'm going to save this. Cool. Right. There we go. I was going to say, I thought I might have made a massive mistake up then, but no, I haven't. It's fine. I'm just blind and stuff. Cool. Right. I wonder. Actually, let's go into play mode. I need to check if this actually pops up. Not there. There's usually like a dent. Do you know what I mean by how the body folds wrong? But then again, that's because my legs are too high up in this particular version. So it folds in the strange way on being seated. I never sit down like that because I never use the seat function anyway. Look at that. That's so weird. Fine though. Droopy fluff. Okay. This is acceptable. I believe I've solved the issue of the hole in my crotch. Basically. Every time I look in the mirror, it's like, it's there staring at me. I'm like, I don't like it. It's annoying. So I fixed it. And that's the only thing that actually annoyed me with the model. Other than the fact that it bends in strange places. And doesn't. But I can probably fix that with another program. Or just getting like a new full body tracking. That does knees, arms, everything. But this is acceptable, and this I can live with. Everything works on it. Just some minor weight painting fixing that I needed to do, which I've done. So I'm just going to throw this up there. Yep, I'm going to say this is good. I'm going to upload this one. And then I will find out trial by fire when I'm next on VR chat. In the meantime, I will continue to try and figure out where my bones are meant to be and where my weight paintings, what's meant to be painted. Day 64. Oh, I can't remember how far I got. I haven't played Poke Rogue since I last streamed it, which was centuries ago. There is a cool little feature I want to do with this avatar. Is that when I'm in my crow shader version, shader, right, where it makes me look like a plushie, made out of crocheted schmoogle. What I want to have is an option to disable my Vizimies and then have this guy talk instead when I speak. So it's like I'm being controlled by the Blender Dragon. That's what I want. That's an idea I had. Also, you know what? Here's something. Maybe I should learn how to make it so I can grab the dragon off my head and my hat, among other things. I forgot to click the button, so the upload never actually went through. I forget it asks you if you own the copyright now, every single time. And I keep forgetting to press it. It's like, click those upload button. Oh, wait, still waiting for me to press the buttons. Also, can you see a slight thing here? Notice how one cursor's worth, not one cursor's worth. That is either the eyes are physically not symmetrical, which is a distinct possibility, or the texture's not, which is an even bigger possibility, because freaking Substance Painter and getting things lined up is not the easiest thing in the universe. My eyes are wonky. Which, for the crocheted version, this is orthographic. This is not perspective. They are quite literally different heights. This is not a perspective thing, because this is ortho. So there we go. That solves that. Yeah, it actually is quite literally lower. I'm not sure if it's the eye model or the texture that's off. Let me have a look in Blender real quick, actually. It's not the model. Right, it's not the model. We know that. I know that much now. Okay, that pushes it forward a little bit. Four, 5, 6, 2, 9. 4, 5, 6, 3. Not 3, 1, 5. Not 3, 1, 6. Fucking minuscule. Minuscule. Oh, shiny Marip. Wait, is that in Marip? Marip is it's not the sheep, is it? Right, so the position of the bones is identical. The rotations are identical. But the texture. Alright, cool. It is just the texture. The texture on this one is slightly lower than this one. So that's something I have to do in Substance Painter. Because lining up the freaking things, because they're not symmetrical eyes, I actually have both of them on the texture sheet as separate entities. Yeah, I kind of got one slightly wrong. I don't mind, actually, really. At least, I don't know, it'd be nice if I could actually see a mesh of this, actually. Because the only other thing I've got is this, but these are look limits. There's nothing to do with it. Yeah, none of those work because we don't use those. We don't use any of this really because we just let VRC Fury do all the work. Yeah, this texture is lower. Or this texture is too high. One or the other. It's probably this one's too high more than anything, actually. The right eye is wrong. I could compensate by doing this. Get the eye, and then you go. Oh no, that's the wrong one. If I set this 0, I need an off. The isometric view. Where am I? Where am I? I've lost. I've lost the Shmoogle. Oh, fine. Reset. Where the hell's he gone? Yeah. I've lost my model. Wait, where are you? I saw you then. Found it. Ah, there we go. Took a bit of work. Eventually found the blade thing. That actually didn't do anything, did it? No. It look level now. By that, go back in here. They're not level anymore. But when I click play though. What? Oh no! I look weirder now. Oh, whatever. I'll just reset it to whatever it was. Which was basically that. One was positive, one's negative. Don't care. Anyway, cool. Doesn't matter. Yeah, eyes were a little wonky. Oh well. No one notices. I haven't. The thing you want to know something? I haven't updated the VTuber model yet. I'm still on the original, the older version that has the symmetrical dots and all that. I can't remember what I changed. I think it's mainly UV stuff that I changed, and so none of my polka dots are symmetrical anymore. Oh wait, maybe it's Wait, let me do show me the dragon. Is it also my legs? No, not my legs as well. My legs are merged in this one. I think looks like it. I don't know. I did something. I can't remember. I think I just redid my textures again in the UV maps. My eyes are not of as high quality because I use in 2K textures instead of 4K textures. But then again, I can output 4K textures for my VTuber anyway because I don't care about performance. Not necessary. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. might pop on to VR chat after stream to like just check nothing crazy is happening with the avatar. And if that's fine, goody. And I'll have to look into more more stuff. At least now, actually, you know what? I need to make a note of that. I just realized. They'll know. Rig busted, reset pose. Now I know that I don't have to completely reinitialize the rig and just need to reset the pose when I change any bones. Okay, it's all good. Lovely. Less work for me. Eventually, later on. I gotta really clean up my project sometime. It's getting a bit messy. But it should be, it's all right. Yeah. So much stuff. It is. I don't think I got very far on mine. Then again, I don't think I've lost yet either, but I think I'm about to lose because yeah, I got to a point where I'm just not scaling with whatever I had. My dudes are weak. That's what they are. I need to decide what should I do with the models that I've got now. I could make, well, I can do all of the above actually. I can start making, trying to make some outfits, but I need to learn like better methods, basically. You know, like the masking method or some other methods of like creating meshes out of existing meshes that follow the shape of existing meshes and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I actually already had that on. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. I probably need to update it, honestly. I had to run. I had to get the standalone version. I did because I couldn't. Don't have browser hardware acceleration. Although I'm on a different browser now, so it should be all right. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna call it a night. I will be back. I will be back some point. I honestly don't know. Maybe tomorrow. I might feel like doing something again. I don't know. Yeah, why not? More Blender stuff. If my mood doesn't just tank or something, I don't know. Even if I don't, it doesn't matter. It's like, yeah, I'll do Blender stuff tomorrow because even if I don't get anything done, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I actually have like succeed in anything anymore. As long as I tried, I guess. I'm only attempting to get the participation reward. That's all. I'm not trying to achieve anything. I got a medal for trying. Oh dear. Right, I'm out of here anyway. I will probably see you tomorrow. Bye bye. I'm gonna check if I can raid someone actually. Is there any raid power? Raid Power, Raid Shadow Legends. They do not sponsor me, so I should stop saying their name. Turn into a villager I have. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna raid.